Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the So Far So Good podcast. Happy 2026.
Woo!
I'm Ekta.
I'm Nisha.
I'm Aryan.
And today we are going to do our New Year's resolutions. Yeah.
Wait, can I tell y'all something?
Huh.
I don't know. You guys are all on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is Aryan?
So I've been seeing it. Maybe it's just my feed, but I saw something the other day which was like, y'all, something I'm not seeing is no one's saying 2026 is going to be my year.
Yeah.
Really?
They're just like, I don't know. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why are they saying
I
that?
don't know. No one's, I don't know. I think people are maybe burnt out.
Maybe
People are more.
maybe 2026 came so fast that people are just like kind of confused.
I think
you
I'm
know?
seeing it, but as like a joke. Like no one's actually thinks it's their year anymore.
Why?
But they're like saying it as a joke. Like, oh, so I saw this one meme where it was like, I already messed up 2026. 2027 is gonna be my year.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
For
Wait,
context,
that's actually
today
hilarious.
is January 2nd, so I don't know what they did to mess up 2026.
But I also wonder if it's part of like, I feel like social media has really gotten like super big in the last, like COVID and after, right? That's when I feel like people were creating lots of content. Like everybody
Maybe,
yeah.
was trying to make it. And I think maybe people are just like getting tired of it. Like people are, you know, like because
Yeah.
it was so much hustle
Yeah.
that people are just like, bro, like I keep having the same goal every year and
I
not hitting it
know.
or whatever.
Dang.
I feel the same way this year.
The rat
too.
race just continues and people are
Yeah.
finally realizing that it's a, what do we call it? It's a myth.
Losing
It's an
battle.
illusion. Like, yeah, losing battle.
What I want our podcast today to be positive, you know? Like, I feel like, yeah, maybe for some reason no one was ready for 2026. You know, like it just came out as
I
so
wasn't
quickly.
even wanting 2026 to arrive. Like when we were doing, the countdown because we stayed up until 12. I was like, no. Because
And why is that?
I don't know. It just kind of felt like we're resetting the clock, back to work, kids. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
And then I also kind of felt like 2025 was a pretty good year, and just trying to. It's just the whole thing of like, all right, what are we striving for now? You know, like that. Like the holidays was really nice to just not do anything. But
I
I'm not
see.
feeling miserable.
Okay. Aryan, how are you
I
feeling?
think the
about
reason why people aren't as positive, I feel like our generation is more of like a doomer generation.
Oh.
Where we kind
Your
of...
gen or my gen?
Oh, yeah, because we're...
Like the new gen, like the 2000s, 2000... Yeah, maybe post-COVID. Everyone is like, makes
actually
jokes out of like, grim topics and stuff. And I think we kind of just like are a little bit more unserious and not as like, I don't know, not as like outwardly like enthusiastic about stuff anymore.
Yeah.
We kind of just like make fun of like these like kind of serious topics. And
Yeah,
stuff
like
that.
it's like I should have been buying a house when I was in the womb.
it's-
Oh.
And it's kind of like us, but almost like our gen like coping with the fact that it's so expensive to buy. Like joking is a way for us to cope.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
Maybe.
our humor is always like negative, right? Like we
Kind of,
always
yeah,
speak in a
pessimistic
way-
humor a
very
little bit.
pessimistic,
Right, like more of my friends like not wanting kids and stuff like that. I feel like I don't know if that's just what I'm attracting or like
No,
it's
I think that's
actually,
definitely
like it feels
true.
very doomy. Like I think maybe if we were just born like in the 1970s or something, I feel like I would have been maybe more excited about like the prospect of children and stuff like that, just because it was just a different time. I don't know if people were thinking, oh, it's all doom and gloom, versus now. I feel like it's just that energy of like, well, how am I gonna raise the kids? Look how messed up the
Yeah.
world is, and
But since we live in the era of social media, it's like, our way of coping or like getting away from the world is like scrolling on Instagram and seeing like funny clips and stuff and like memes. So we
man.
kind of like merge those two together to where, we're just making fun of like bad situations.
Like,
and
look,
stuff that
what
we're
is this world
struggling
we've been
with,
handed?
Mm-hmm. So yeah. So even with like stuff like New Year's resolutions and New Year's, we're making fun of like the fact that, our goals haven't worked out the last couple of years. So we're just gonna, make a joke out of it. Which is kind of sad.
But I think we've been in a better place. I don't think we have. I don't think I feel like, oh, it's hopeless. I think I'm just becoming a little bit more realistic
Yeah.
and like my priorities are just kind of
Yeah.
shifting.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's depressing. But I don't want, like, I felt the same thing this year where making resolutions at this point, knowing that all the ones in the past couple of years have failed.
Have they failed?
I mean, mostly because
Yeah,
I'll
if we're
make
being
like
honest.
30. Yeah, no, if I'm being so for real, like most of my resolutions I've forgotten about. Like after less than a month, honestly, a week in, I get so focused on like work and what's coming at me, you know, day to day that I forget about my resolutions. But I will also say, I think it's because we're also getting older.
I think that could
And
be
I think
it.
Diddy's right. Like
We've
we're
just
just
seen
getting more
life.
realistic, and
More realistic.
so yeah, the magic is kind of lost of New Year's because we're just so realistic now. But being realistic is also a good thing, and I will say we're closer to our goals now than we've ever been before, right?
Yeah, and you know
Right?
something else that I kind of like. I was listening to this podcast the other day, and it was like, which I mean, I feel like that's been one form of content I've been consuming a lot. You know, in the last couple of years. Like everyone and their mother has a podcast, but I feel like we started it first. Just
What?
kidding. Fine, we didn't start it, but I think before
but we did
everyone,
start years
before
ago.
anyone just started getting a microphone, I feel like we kind of started like what 3 years ago now,
I
and
don't
we're
even
just
know.
doing it because we love it. Like we don't really like.
We stuck with it though, kind of.
I don't know.
We've stuck with it. No, I mean we've stuck
As
with
in,
it.
we're still doing it.
We have
yes,
hiatuses, but like we still
Lots of hiatuses.
still continue.
we're still gonna do
But then like this girl was saying, and I'm not like comparing myself to her, but she was just kind of saying like when you feel like you've already kind of achieved a lot, you know, like a lot of your big goals, just what do you
that. Oh, I
what do you
don't
want to
feel
do
that
now?
way.
You know, I don't know.
You feel that way?
Kind of like getting
Yeah.
there,
No, I can
but
understand that though. It's like when most of your life has been centered on trying to get like a few goals, and then those pan out, then you're like, whoa.
you're like, I want to graduate, I want to get a great
Yeah.
job. And you're like,
Wow.
you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel that way though, but okay, but so what we're gonna do is we're gonna share our New Year's resolution.
after saying
And
we still made it.
yeah, we still made them because we just love the tradition of it. And also like
fun.
I think the goals that we make now, we are definitely like ones that we intend to keep. You know, no more fluffing around because what's the point? You know, we don't see a point in that. So I think we're just gonna go one
So
by
more
one.
more attainable. I
More
think
attainable.
That's even like our mom, right?
yeah,
We're
she
looking-
was so realistic with her goals.
She was like, my goal isn't even to like pass this test. I just want
wanna
to study. And I'm like, yeah.
And she was like, you know, in the past years, I would always say, like, oh, I'm going to work out every day. I'm going to do this. But this year, her goal was like, work out for 15 minutes, you know? So,
Yeah,
just like
small wins.
yeah.
but
Everyone's getting
long-term.
more realistic.
Okay, who wants?
Yeah,
should
who
we
wants
do
to start?
one at a time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, the
Here,
ring
I have
light
the phone
just-
if you guys need it.
Turned off.
I don't remember mine.
You remember yours?
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I got my first one.
Okay.
I've got my 2025 journal, and it's...
Where'd you get that from?
I get
That's
the
kinda
same
cool.
journal every year. I get it from Amazon. And the way it is like you have the monthly at the beginning. I don't want y'all to
pretty
see my calendar, but like, you know, y'all have the monthly.
You don't want us to see your calendar?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Top secret
and my-
I
information.
get being like, I don't want to see. You don't. I don't.
What?
There's literally nothing on that
You don't
month
want to-
as well. And then there's like, it's dated for, there's a page for every single day of the year, basically.
That's what you want.
So yeah. Anyway, who's starting? Aryan?
I can start. I
Okay.
think
Go
mine is the simplest.
But you're just sharing
I'm
one.
really just trying to reinforce the habits that I formed in the previous year. But a lot of these habits I didn't start doing like at the beginning. Like I started kind of like in the middle, or I added some like towards the end of the year. So 2026 is all about keeping those same habits, right? So the first thing is going into the office every day.
Oh, okay.
I'm not required to go into the office like any day, you know? Like they encourage you to go in like maybe
Wow.
once a week because more people go in that week. But in general, you don't have to, right? But I've found that ever since I started my new job, the main reason I'm able to be so productive is because my day is so regimented and it's all around like being in the office. So like I'll wake up at a specific time so I can catch the train, so I can get to the office before my first meeting. And when you have all of that stuff already structured to start your day, you're setting yourself up for a pretty productive day, I think, at least for me. And then if you start it that early, then you can finish early, and the rest of your day is kind of free for you to do whatever you want, right? So that's a very positive thing that I did last year that I want to keep on doing.
Nice.
Especially because I think it's one of those things that can easily, like, I can easily not do, you know? I could easily just wake up
Most
right
people
before
don't do
my
it,
meeting
right? Yeah,
and
me.
just go to the meeting, and then after I'm done, just like scroll on my phone until I feel like doing something. I could easily do that. And no one would say anything, you know? But the quality of my life would definitely deteriorate from that.
Wow.
And
So-
don't you feel like you've been having like better like work relationships by going in? the
Yeah,
office?
also I just like going to work because, like, you know, like you can have like lunch with your friends, and you can, like, even when you're doing work, you can like have mini conversations and stuff, and it literally does make your day better, like that human interaction, that like physical human interaction. So
Remember a couple years ago when I mentioned that I think work from home is good for everyone and like wait, what? Working in office is good for everyone and working from home is actually destroying us?
yeah,
I was right. I was right 2 years ago. Didi, we're in the middle of recording. Didi jumps up to go get Duke.
Listen, I haven't seen my dog in 24 hours. So,
Oh, that is sad. So
baby
you only
cute.
do one at a time.
yeah.
But if you have more to say on that, say it.
Are we doing one?
One
Yeah.
at a time,
Okay,
right?
so I thought that's it for that one.
Yeah.
That was an amazing one. Okay. So for this next year, health is my number one priority because I realized in the last couple years, that when my health is not good, when I'm not upkeeping that, then the rest of all my goals like fall, you know, like there's just no way for me to keep up with my goals if I'm not eating, you know, like it's not gonna work. So one of my goals this year is to eat, okay? And the way I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna freezer meal prep my food for every 2 weeks. I'm going to do that. So I realize every week is just a no-go for me because the weeks just come and go so fast. And like by the time Saturday comes up again, I need to get my groceries and do all of that stuff. It is so much work and so time consuming. So now I'm just gonna go once every 2 weeks. And honestly, if I can make it longer, I would love that. Like I saw this girl on YouTube who cooks one day. She spends the entire day cooking and then puts all of that food in the freezer and eats for the entire month. Like, honestly, that is ideal for me. One of the biggest problems
We
I've
hate
been
cooking,
having-
right? Like it's just
so much work. Get groceries and then cook, and then you're already starving, you know? But I don't know why I've never, like, thought about this hack of just freezing my own food. Like,
Just
I'll buy
taste-
frozen...
Freezing is like really much, like that's like a life hack.
It's a life hack. Like, we buy frozen meals from the store.
make your
When
own.
you can make your own and it's fresh. And then you can make it to where
like a
it
one-time
lasts in the
effort
freezer.
lasts a long time.
Amazing. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my Instant Pot too. I just looked up like Instant Pot recipes, like lots of soups and stuff, and then
Soups are nice.
I make it. I put it into individual serving containers, and I just put it in the freezer. And then when I'm ready, like, you know, just take it to work, I take it wherever, microwave it, and it's a full meal. Like soups are also like, I think, a life hack because you can add veggies, you can add your meats, you can add, and then like the carb you can get from something else, or you can have carbs in there. Anyway, so that's what I'm gonna
Good one.
be doing, and I've already done it this year. This year, like the last month, I think, last 2 months, I think, I've been doing that, and it's been game changing. And I noticed I have so much more energy. So
Oh.
yeah,
That's
I'm gonna do
nice.
that, and I'm so excited about it.
Yeah, that's really good. Okay, so I will kind of go with what are some, because did not think 2025 was a fail at all for me. I
No.
feel like it was the year where I have been the most active. And of course, because I had the wedding coming up in November, right? So my God, I did boxing. I did Pilates. And like I did Pilates for like 6 months or something like that.
What?
Dang.
And then I got into running and like so that's something I want to continue in 2026. I want to just stay moving, you know, like walks, runs. I want to start lifting in the gym. I feel like that's something I didn't really do much last year. So I kind of want to just take advantage of more like free stuff. I feel like last year, like I just signed up for so many subscriptions and I don't really need to. Like really, I feel like that's just an excuse, but it works for people who, you know, they need to be paying for something to go. But what I realized was that just added more stress to my life because when you're late to class, they just charge you more money. So yeah, I want to keep doing that this year. And then the other thing that I want to keep doing is I really liked, you know, the shelter stuff. So I'm going to continue doing that and actually kind of level up a little bit with the shelter. So before I used to just like take an animal out and there was like a courtyard and I would just play with them there, get them active running and all that. But they have this program that lets you take the dogs on a walk.
What's it called?
Outside of the, I'm not going to say it because they might be able to look it up.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
It's a good name.
so I can take the dog outside, but it's just like, you know, last year I was just like really unsure about, you know, like my ability to handle a dog and outside, what if I lose them and whatever. There's still that risk there, but I think I'm going to get that training. I already sent an email to the lady and I've seen there's like the people that do this program, they just be like getting their steps in.
Yeah.
They grab a dog and, you know, the dog gets out of the shelter, right?
Yeah.
And just kind of enjoy. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm really excited about that.
I love that. So it's the
Nice.
activity.
It's
Staying
a good
active.
one. Staying active.
Okay. Arian's the next
All right.
one.
My second one is to continue cooking my dinners
Oh,
every
yeah.
day.
Yeah.
That's something I was very consistent with last year. Ever since I moved to California, I pretty much never ordered unless I didn't have food at home. Like I ran out of like ingredients.
Yeah.
Like I pretty much never ordered out to eat, and that was something I'm very proud of. And it's something I didn't get tired of either, which is good
When did you not order out to eat?
for dinner.
Oh, when? In New York?
Since I
Or
moved, no,
Cali-
in New York, I was definitely like, if my roommate didn't cook food, then I would go like grab something from a deli, which it wasn't like even that expensive, but it was still like, one, it's like not very cost effective, and it's not like the most healthy thing to do.
Yeah.
And my dinners have been like super basic, and I eat the same thing every day, but I haven't gotten tired of it. And it's just like one of those things where I can quickly make some food every day, and I don't really have to think about it, and I don't have to plan for it, and I can do it really fast, and I can just like go to bed after. And that's a habit that I really like that I need to continue to do. So yeah,
Nice.
that's
Nice.
what I'm
Dude,
trying
I
to
mean,
do.
you could be a little bold and have one more recipe that you make a lot this year.
I could, but like I don't
But
see any
he's okay
reason why.
with it,
Because
you
I
know?
feel like the more variants I add, the less likely I am to keep on doing.
And
I
it's
gotcha.
also more decisions, you know?
Yeah.
Like eating is one of those things that honestly is just like I wish we didn't have to do because it takes
Honestly,
so much
low-key
mental
same.
energy, honestly. Like
does.
I wish I could get energy from like the sun and then I would be okay,
Wait.
but having to like eat and figure all this stuff out, if you don't have it down to a science, it can actually hinder your
Because
life.
I feel bad for y'all. Because like I feel like most of my life I've been able to just eat the same thing every day for like
Yeah.
years on. Like I ate
Remember his
oatmeal every
pancake
day
area?
for like
What? Pancake
like-
era?
8 years through middle school, and then like pancakes for like 4 years straight. Like I can eat the same thing every day, and I think if anyone else realizes that they can do that, then it definitely is a positive in your life.
I unfortunately can't because I think we did that growing up. Like we would eat the same breakfast, lunch, lunch and dinner. Same lunch and dinner, patal terkari, right? Every single day. Now I cannot do that at all, and it's really, just complicated my life.
Just depends on the person, right?
Yeah. But I just want to say,
If there's
like,
something that's really delicious, I wouldn't mind eating it every day or every other day.
Arian's goals are like honestly take a lot of discipline, I think. Like the fact that you don't have to go into the office every day, but you're trying to go every single day is insane. I think that already puts you at like
A 1%
a
of the pop.
1% of the population, because most
Yeah.
people aren't going to do that. Another thing is lunch, like your company already gives you, right? And so dinner, I think a lot of people would be like, oh, well, then why would I cook for dinner? Like I'm only spending, you
Yeah.
know, one time a day to go out and eat, but you're like, no, I'm going to cook at home. It's
Also,
just
you
like
have been
insane.
saving money? You don't
Yeah,
eat out?
Oh yeah,
that's saving so
I
much
save
money.
crazy money. But like I think the main reason why I do all this
but it always
stuff
seems like you're door dashing. Was it just recently?
No, on the weekend.
on the weekends, I don't
Ah.
get lunch from work, so I
Yeah.
have to- so
Oh
I'll,
no,
like,
okay.
order out.
Then that's like sustainable. You can, of
Yeah.
course.
But I think the main reason behind all these habits is like you don't have like decision fatigue every day.
Yeah.
Which I think is very underrated, right? Because if I don't make my dinners every night, then I have to think about what I want to order for dinner every night. And that can get super annoying, especially when you've had a long day. I want to, like, my goal literally every day is to minimize the amount of decisions that I make. So then I have more brain power to focus on decisions that actually matter. So, yeah.
That was amazing. Okay.
I love that.
So my next goal is also to do with my health, because like I said, that's my number one priority coming into the new year. And it is to work out Monday, Tuesday. No. Why do I just say random stuff that I don't like? Anyway,
I don't know,
It's-
dude. That's
I
probably
do
a
this
new
all the
phenomenon
time.
happening.
Yeah,
'cause
like
I
I'd be
haven't been
saying
able to
random
s-
stuff.
Yeah.
I think my mouth has like a mind of its own. Like I can't really control what comes out of it. Okay, so Tuesday morning, Thursday morning, Saturday morning, and Sunday morning.
In the morning before work. Ooh, that's a lot of workouts, dude.
But that's just Tuesday and Thursday would be before work, right? So in the past, I've never known like, okay, what days will I work out? I kind of just randomly put it. You know, I'm like, oh, I'll do Monday and Thursday and whatever. But I think in the last month, I've also been experimenting with what works for me in terms of workouts. And the first thing is, if I don't get it done first thing in the morning, it's not getting done. So that's how I decided that it's going to be the morning. And then it's like, I realized that with anything personal that I want to get done, but don't have to get done, like nobody is forcing me to work out. If I don't do it first thing in the morning, I just will not do it. I won't make time for it throughout the rest of the day when my energy is lower. So that's where the mornings come from. And then in terms of the actual days, Tuesdays I work from home, so I already know I'm gonna have more time. Thursdays will be the difficult one, but I am letting myself get like a protein smoothie out on the way to work every single time I do my workout. And I think that, you know, sometimes you think like, oh, this might be like, you know, like I'm spending a lot of money, like you might think it's not worth it, but at the end of the day, I think a reward like that actually gets you to work out. I think it works for me anyway.
Yeah, you need rewards. And
Yeah.
like, literally every day you need some type of reward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think for now I'll use that reward as a way to get me to be consistent, and eventually I might not need the reward because my body will
You're so used
crave
to
it.
it, yeah.
You know,
Will
for
want
me,
it.
my reward is like, at least with the running is, and with friends, is the social time I get with my friends. It's not the running. It's also just like,
Oh yeah, social
I get to
is
see
helps.
friends, and we get to just like partake in something that we're all gonna feel really
Yeah.
great about.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
My workouts also will be 30 minutes or less. I will never be a person who works out for like an hour. Like I just can't do it.
That's also a key.
Yeah, and it's in the morning, so I'm already short on time, so I'm not going to be expecting
Yeah.
to be doing all of that.
achievable.
Yeah, and I do Pilates with Nicole. I think Pilates,
She's cool. She's cool.
it literally she's a YouTuber.
It'll change your body.
Yeah, it'll change your body. It burns. You don't need any equipment. You can do it at home, but it's short enough to where it's doable, I think. So that's why I feel like that's the perfect workout to do on the weekends. I mean, on the weekdays, on the weekends. I'll do
There's
whatever I want.
one video of Pilates with Nicole, and I think it was like the second video I saw, and I just have it on repeat. Where like I almost like, so that's another tip, right? Like sometimes like I hate having to look at the TV. What are they doing now? And then try to match it. It's like so stressful.
Yeah.
So almost like get one video that you really like and keep doing that video again and again, and slowly you will just know what the next moves are.
Yeah.
You might not even need the video, and you can like just go to the gym, whatever, find a mat and get going. So I've
Takes
I've
out some of the
like,
stress, right?
yeah, I
of like,
hate-
oh,
I
what
hate
are they
that.
doing next? Like, it's more like meditative, you know, if you do it like that. So yeah, that was my second goal.
Okay. Actually, this I didn't put when we were like presenting in front of the family, but something that I'm trying to do in this new year is, I mean, like the idea of I don't want to have a lot of stress on myself. I feel like last year I just took on so much. Like every weekday too, I was having like in the evening, I was like, I'll have a social time with a friend. Monday, I'll have Toastmasters. Wednesday, I'll have workout. I was just like so freaking overwhelmed. Like where I was just like, I cannot. This is ridiculous. So now what I'm trying to do is think of my weekday as almost like a way to ground myself. My weekdays, right? Where I'm choosing essentially just one priority, and it is my job. Because like my job already takes a lot out of me, I feel like sometimes. So I'm just gonna like focus on like working and taking care of myself during the weekday. So I'm not making any social plans with friends. I am literally just taking care of myself in terms of I'm going on walks with Duke. I am working out with Derek whenever he goes like 3 times a week to the gym, right? It's like, it's more about just healing, you know? And then also, there's this app called Stay Free. I feel like last year I wasn't on social media that much, but this app called Stay Free, it is really great at like you set a time limit. Instead of a time limit, I'm doing like a time frame. So I'm saying I can only use social media from 12 p.m. so in the afternoon till 6 p.m. So that way I have my morning when you're the most productive, like I'm just working. And at 12 during lunch, I'm like, all right, like it's actually giving me something to look forward to.
Wait, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's like, cause it like midday, I'm like crashing out, but then now I'm getting a little excited, like, oh, I get to be on social media and kind of like flip through, answer messages. And then 6 p.m. like work ends at 5, but then I still get like an hour to be on social media. And then after 6 is like, we're done.
I kind
We're
of
done.
need that app.
Yeah,
That
no, you should do that.
sounds
Like get Stay Free. And then, so it's almost like just being more present during the weekday. But on the weekend, it's all about like, I feel like I need social time. So I'm really trying to like every weekend, starting Friday evening, Saturday, and even Sunday, plan some kind of social thing with friends, because I'm also realizing since I'm planning on not having kids, it's important my friendships matter.
Yeah.
So like, you know, like I'm trying to cultivate those friendships and like meet with friends. And I just feel happy because I don't know. I don't like weekends where I'm just like, just at home. Cause I'm like, I did that all week.
Yeah.
So I almost feel like, am I like a
Plan your
loner? Like, what
weekends,
is
yeah.
going on?
Yeah.
So like, just trying to like, you know, like schedule things with friends on the weekends, try new restaurants out. That's one of my goals in the new year. I want to like check out new places.
Yeah.
You know? And then, yeah, that's it. Like,
That's a good one.
so
Yeah,
that's
I
what I'm
think
trying
Very
to
good.
planning your
grounded but
weekends-
focused on the weekdays.
planning your weekends in advance is really important, I think. Because I feel like if you do nothing all weekend, then
Yeah.
you'll be dreading going back to work. Because it's like, dang, I just wasted my whole weekend. I have to work again.
Also,
Yeah.
guys, I don't know
Not
if
fun.
y'all's calendar have this. Have that. Am I speaking right? But basically, like, I can color code on my phone. So, like, the pinks are my social, like, any plans with friends. So it lets me see at a quick glance, like, which weekend do I have open that I can, like, find a time to go meet with a friend.
Yeah.
Like, anything, you know, just do something with a friend. And people appreciate when you become older, like, at least the friends that you like, hanging out with them. So, yeah, so I try to make sure that my Jan is full, and then I'm going to plan for Feb and color-coded pink, like, on the weekend.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so.
cute.
Good one.
Oh.
That's a good one.
All right, so
What
last
time
one.
are we on?
Oh, what
30?
time? Oh, we're good.
All right, we're good.
We got time for that last one.
My next one's like similar to Ekta's, and it involves working out.
Copycat.
In 2025, I was very consistent when I was in New York up until like June. Like I was working out 3 days a week every week, and I never missed a week. And then when I moved, there was like this transition period where I had to like adjust to like new apartment, moving stuff in, building furniture, adjust to a new job, like so working a little bit more, getting settled. And I missed a few weeks because of that. Also crashed my car, so I couldn't drive to the gym.
Oh God.
Yeah.
My
so-
car.
Yeah, crash babies.
So then, yeah, there was like that transition period where I missed a bunch of
It
weeks.
was like right after you got your gym membership too, right?
Yeah, I had
It
to
was
immediately cancel that. Yeah, so then I had to like adjust everything. Is like, so then I started using the gym in my apartment, and that kind of like broke up my whole flow. And after that, I became a little more inconsistent. Then I got back to being consistent, and then I was onboarding onto On Call, and then those weeks I just didn't work out because one, I'd just be like really tired, and also I just get paged like randomly,
Your
and I
schedule
didn't
was
want to be in the
crazy.
gym when that happened. So then I have to go all the way back up and like stop my workout short. But now all of that is done, and I feel like I can get back to being like super consistent. Like I was still like this year, I was like more consistent than I've ever been in the
Oh,
gym. But
Amazing.
it still could be a better habit that I have, I think. So yeah.
See, I feel like we're getting better, right? Like, haven't we always had like working out as a goal like every year?
Yeah.
And
No,
now
for
it's
sure, yeah.
finally like we're finding like what we like, right?
Yeah.
That
We're just
able to
closer than
maintain.
ever to making it a reality.
Yeah.
Just goes to show that like it wasn't a useless thing that we did New Year's resolutions all those years ago. Even though we didn't meet it, we got closer to where,
Yeah,
where
no, for
we
sure,
are now.
for sure. Yeah.
That's yours? Okay. I'm like embarrassed to even say this one. And that is prioritizing the podcast.
Oh. Why are you embarrassed to say that?
Because, bro, that's been on there every single year, and the past couple of years, it's just gotten worse. You know, every single year, it's just gotten worse. But I feel like I've gotten the excitement back for the podcast, and I like really, really care that we consistently upload every week. Like that is something I really care about, and also the content that
every
we
week
put
or
out.
every other week should we do?
What?
Every other week?
I think every week.
Okay.
I think we could do every
Ah, we
week.
know about that.
We
And
could do
again,
So
again,
what are we gonna talk about though?
we always have something to talk about, but also like we do it to also kind of like keep up with each other, right? So I don't want to do it every 2 weeks because then I feel like I haven't.
That's
really-
almost kind of the reason I feel like
yeah.
we want to continue this
Yeah.
because we just like I've just realized like people just lose touch, especially in the U.S. whenever like your siblings move away or they get married or whatnot, right? And like this is almost a way for us to just like continue to stay connected. But I think every week is too much. Every other week maybe.
Yeah, I think
We can talk about it later.
we'll talk
This is
about
not-
that later. Vote for every week or every anyway.
Dude, I'll be offended if someone's like every other week. Like, so don't vote. Like what?
Oh yeah, who's gonna be like every other week? But yeah, with the podcast, we are. What we've decided is we will upload videos to our YouTube when we're all together. Like, and we have a setting like this. We'll upload that podcast video to YouTube. But when we're all separate, we're actually just going to upload the audio. So you may think, oh, a podcast hasn't come out, but it has. It's just on only audio.
We can
and you
just
can't watch
advertise
it.
on our socials.
We
know?
don't have socials anymore.
No, I have socials. But you know,
Oh, like your personal.
I feel like
social,
I'll be
but
like
not
less
everyone
embarrassed to
knows
show the video. Thank God. You know, I'd be like, go to.
I mean-
check out the audio is like easier.
Yeah.
You know, so I'll post it.
Part of the reason, like, I kind of lost my excitement for uploading videos, we still recorded. Like we've said before, we've recorded so many.
We had such a huge backlog.
Yeah, we had a huge backlog, like so many episodes we haven't uploaded. But part of the reason was because what we were uploading on YouTube, like I just like didn't like. Like I feel like why would anybody watch this? And I think our energy is just better when we're together, and everything is just easier. So anyway, yeah, and we're gonna upload every Sunday. As of right now,
9 a.m.
we have a YouTube channel. It's called @TuneInSoFarSoGood.
Something like that. I don't know.
Didi, look it up right now.
Dude, oh my God.
We have you can find our podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. So that's where we're at. And yeah, we will be posting every single week.
I feel like that's a little.
Because that's my New Year's
Hold your breath on that
resolution.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, Didi's being so pessimistic about it. That's trying to ruin
I'm just
my-
saying
but
I want to
it's-
focus on quality and have like exciting things to talk
But
about.
doing every 2 weeks doesn't help us focus on quality. I really don't think so.
I have to keep scrolling to find our plugin.
Didi, just look it
I'm
up.
on
We
YouTube.
need to know
Anyways,
right now.
You look it up since it's my turn to talk now. My last thing is, actually, again, I kind of put this on the board earlier, New Year's Eve when we're doing resolutions, which is travel. But I'm going to backtrack on that. I'm actually like not that excited. I'm not like a person that's like, I want to go to 56 countries. I don't know. I honestly love the comfort of my home.
I'm with you.
I love like not having the stress. I'd rather save the money and all that, But that doesn't mean I hate travel. Like I'm excited when I get to go, But it's not like I'm gonna go like every month. That's a little much. So one thing that I want to do is kind of like put myself first.
Yeah.
And like it's that whole codependency thing. Like I feel like something in I took therapy last year. My company gave it for free, so I was like, ooh, sign me up. And then we found out that like I am codependent, like where essentially like I base my happiness on other people's happiness, and that can be like really bad. It's like because you can't control that person. Like, and like their ups and downs are going to completely influence you. Like you need to find your own happiness. So as part of like, during the week, I'm going to take care of myself and stuff like that because I'm giving so much at work. I'm kind of like, God bless you. I'm like trying to do things now where like, I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it for others. Like I'm really putting myself like first or like trying to, like, I would be really afraid to spend money on myself, but I would easily spend money on other people. So it's like, no, like you deserve it, stuff like that. And then just kind of like tapping back into like hobbies. This was like a huge, like, I'm like, what hobbies do I have? Like, it's just, and so something that helped me was thinking about like childhood, right? Like when you were young, what got you really excited and really happy? And I remember I really liked baking, like baking sweet things and stuff like that. It just made me so happy, like making sweet treats, because I love that I get to enjoy it and it's pretty and you can try different things. So I'm getting back into baking, and the chocolate chip cookies was one of those things. So during the weekday, I am just, like in the evening after work, just baking something and then like enjoying that, like for the rest of the week, or like even giving it to friends and family. So one of my goals this year is I'm going to learn how to make macarons. I'll keep you guys posted.
Hey.
But like, I think it just brings like joy, like, so I'm really excited because I tried so many hobbies. I tried gardening, and then I saw a bug and I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah,
I was like, the guitar is just looking at me in the face, but it's just like something I'm not going to like push myself. Like I have to do this. It's just, I'm going to pick it up when I want to. Yeah. But like baking is like more like, ooh, I'm excited because I like sweet stuff and I want to do something fun.
Thank God. Like I want someone to be a baker in the family so that we can have.
Yeah, like I hate cooking. So anyways, yeah.
Baking.
That's it. Like what do you want to do? Like I saw some girl on YouTube was like, she signed up for pottery. Like there's the pottery studio.
Fun. Yeah.
She just puts on her headphones and she just like, she has a pottery wheel. And I'm like, how many bowls can you make though?
Yeah.
But it takes time.
But you can give it as gifts.
Gifts. Yeah. So she's making like ornaments on the bowl. I thought it was so cute. Like just taking care of yourself, That's it.
Yeah. So our YouTube channel
I'm excited.
Is I don't know. I'm honestly confused on how to find it.
Dude, it says it right there. It's called So Far So Good.
Yeah, but there's so many, like when you type in So Far So Good on YouTube, you will not find us. But
ooh, we have 4 views. Nice.
It's at Tune In So Far So Good.
Okay. It's at Tune In So Far So Good, our YouTube channel, and then our podcast is Ryan?
I'm just kidding. All right,
I'm
guys.
just kidding, guys.
Okay,
it's just So Far
we will
So
put
Good
it in
space.
literally. Yeah, okay. It's not
I just like
put it in the description. If they're watching this video, it's going to be in the description box. Okay?
Yeah, it actually is.
Well, is there any other last words? How do you guys feel about this year coming up?
So basically, I want to encourage everyone to be able to say at the end of the year that they stuck with at least one thing throughout the whole year. We're at the beginning of the year, so we have a fresh start here, And literally, like, we have all these resolutions, but I feel like if all of us can at least say we stuck with one thing throughout the whole year, that's a very big accomplishment.
Yeah.
So let's try to do that.
And if you miss a week, I think staying
yeah.
consistent means being able to jump back in.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if there's like life events or there's like you get sick or something, like don't be too hard on yourself for that. But you don't want to be making excuses, So
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, I love that. That's a
What do
great
you
way to end
One
it.
thing.
Yeah.
One thing.
I think it's going to be a great year. I think
I'm
it's
excited.
It's going to be, it's just, again, it's just always building on. I think like, I feel like it's really hard for humans to hit like the peak. I feel like it's just, this world is vast. There's so much to do, so much to explore, and you're only here on this earth for a very short period of time. And I think ultimately, you know, we talk about purpose. I think it's just to experience and give justice to your little being on this earth.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Like, enjoy it. You don't need to serve people. Serve yourself, because there's just like, that's it. You know, you're gonna be gone in 80, 90 years. So, all
Yep.
right, guys.
Okay,
With that
end it
being
right
said,
there.
have a great week
We'll see
and
y'all
a
next
wonderful
Great
year
year.
too.
Yeah.
Please come back to watch the episodes.
I know.
All right,
Okay,
toodles.
bye.
Peace.
Oh God.